All right, yes, and thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sport 7GH. We are bringing you the Octopus betting predictions. The Octopus betting predictions for English Premier League Week 4. Yes, you know that the English Premier League Week 4 will be kickstarting over the weekend, and the Octopus has finally given the predictions of all the matches coming on in the English Premier League Week 4. We are going to bring it to you now. This is not the first time we are doing the Octopus betting predictions. We did it for last week on our sister channel or our baby channel, Sport 7GH Extra, and we had 7/8 predictions correctly. You can just go to the channel and then you check the video out. But then for you to believe, I have to play for you some of the videos or the predictions we made for that particular channel, and it came to pass. Okay, let's listen to one or two of them, and then we'll come and continue with the main predictions for this week 4 of the English Premier League. In fact, 7/8 predictions correctly last weekend. This video was actually made on Sunday. That's why you see 3 days ago. It was made on Sunday. The screenshot of the videos. All right, good. So let's listen to some and then we'll come back. I'll be so surprised if they don't win this game, because after this game they are playing Arsenal. And then they played not so well versus Wolverhampton Wanderers and won 1-0. They lost to Spurs. If you are playing versus Nottingham Forest at the Old Trafford, you obviously have to win. The home win odd is not all that good, but then it is cool for you, and it's going to help you. So home win, Manchester United home win over Nottingham Forest. You can also go for over 2.5 in that game. Nottingham Forest will try to score. Manchester United will also try. Brighton versus West Ham United, we are going for over 2.5 in that particular games. Yeah, again, both teams are scoring, and they will also concede. So a goal in that particular game will also not be bad for you at all. So Brentford versus West Ham, either over 2.5 or you are going for a goal. Burnley versus Aston Villa. You are going for double chance for Aston Villa, even though Aston Villa is going away. Aston Villa's confidence is very, very on top. And rest also. So it is a City win, or you can go for over 2.5, 3 goals or more. The last time City met Sheffield United was at the Wembley Stadium. All right, yes. So as you saw over there, in fact, most of the matches, all the matches came through with our predictions, except the Everton versus Wolves game, which we predicted over 1.5, but then the game ended 1-0 for Wolves. That is the only game that didn't come true. So indeed, the Octopus has spoken again for another week, second week running. Octopus speaking. And we are going to give you what it is saying over there. Now, the English Premier League will start on Friday. The week 4 of the English Premier League will be starting on Friday. And the team starting is Luton Town versus West Ham United. Luton Town versus West Ham. It is an outright win for West Ham. That is what the Octopus is saying. Outright win for West Ham. Because if you look at how West Ham is on form, beating Chelsea, going to American Express Stadium, Brighton home grounds to beat Brighton 3-1 there. It is not Luton Town, who has no quality and who actually do not know what they are doing in the English Premier League, will stop West Ham. So West Ham will beat Luton Town, or will win versus Luton Town. Saturday, Sheffield United versus Everton. This is a very, very tricky game because both teams are not really doing well. Okay, both teams are not doing well, and you don't really know who you have to stick your neck out for. But then I think that an over 1.5, that is 2 goals or more, will be coming in this particular game, will be a very, very good and favorable option for anyone. So over 1.5, because look, both teams are not doing well. The two sides will try to steal the win from the other. They will try to attack the other, and I'm sure that it is going to produce some 2 or more goals in that particular encounter. Brentford versus Bournemouth is the next game on Saturday. We are going for Brentford double chance. Brentford at home versus Bournemouth. Obviously, if you look at the strength of Brentford from last season coming through to this season, they obviously will not lose that game at home. They are either going to win or draw the game. So Brentford double chance in that particular game versus Bournemouth over there. Burnley versus Spurs. Now, this is a game I have so much confidence in that Spurs will win. I don't know if Spurs will be complacent. Ange Postecoglou's team will be complacent and then lose to Burnley. You know why? Now, Burnley is not the team of the old where Burnley will always be defending. You know, Burnley defending. If you are going to meet a top side like Spurs, like Man City, like Chelsea, you know that, look, it's going to be difficult for the top side. They are not like that. This is Burnley under Vincent Company who loves to open up and play. And that's the reason why Aston Villa beats Burnley at their own backyard, Turf Moor 3-1 last weekend. And we predicted win or draw. In fact, win for Aston Villa. And so we are going for the same win for Spurs. Spurs also is having the confidence, the winning run, and they are going to win versus Burnley at the Turf Moor. Win, straight win. Don't worry about it. They will win. Saturday, Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Now, I'm sure that everybody will be thinking straight win for Chelsea, but then relax for me. I think that the favorable resource or the favorable odd you would have to go for is an over 2.5 in that particular game. Now, over 2.5 is just how many goals? 3 goals or more will be in that particular game. If you look at Nottingham Forest, this is a team that would love to attack you, and they have a huge defensive problems. They don't know how to defend. They just can't defend for their lives. Versus Manchester United, they went 2-0 up, but they still lack defensive qualities to lose the game 3-2. And so obviously this is a game that's going to produce goals. Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. The second time Chelsea will be staying at Stamford Bridge to play a game on the road. They played versus Luton Town at Stamford Bridge, and they will be playing versus Nottingham Forest also at Stamford Bridge. Now, you can go for Chelsea win, but I'm saying that the most favorable result the Octopus gave me to give it to you is over 2.5. Manchester City versus Fulham is the next game on Saturday. And Manchester City is back at the Etihad. Man City they are grinding results. In fact, if you look at all their 3 games, they've been grinding results. And versus Fulham caused an upset versus Arsenal last weekend where they drew 2-2 at the Emirates. But it will not be Manchester City. Okay, you cannot go and try that with Manchester City. As far as the Octopus is concerned, the Octopus has predicted that Manchester City will win over Fulham. So Man City win over Fulham. Yes, win. In fact, the Octopus said that the game will produce more than 3 goals. So it will be more than 3 goals in the game. Over 2.5 will also be a favorable option for you. So either you are going for Manchester City win or you are going for over 2.5. That is what the Octopus is saying. Fantastic. The Octopus also predicted Brighton versus Newcastle. This is also a tricky game which both sides can win. So you can go home or away. If you understand betting power, home or away, it means that both sides can win. But then the favorable option the Octopus is giving me to give it to you is that the game will produce over 3 goals. So over 2.5 is the favorable option the Octopus is giving to me. The Octopus also said that I should tell you that go will be an option. So go in that particular game is also an option. Brighton is conceding and then scoring at rampant. Newcastle is also conceding and then scoring at the same time. So the game will obviously produce over 2.5 or a go. Now on Sunday we will start the Super Sunday English Premier League. Crystal Palace versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. We are going for double chance for Crystal Palace. That's what the Octopus is saying. Crystal Palace will not lose the game. It is either they are winning or the game will end in a draw. Wolverhampton can be a stubborn side. They went away to beat Everton, but Crystal Palace is not Everton. Crystal Palace has the quality and they are doing very well since Roy Hodgson took over. So we'll see how things go. Crystal Palace double chance over the Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa. The Octopus is saying that look, the game will produce over 2 goals. Over 3 goals. So that is over 2.5. And then also a go. If Aston Villa are on top form, they are doing very well. The last time they went to Anfield last season, they actually scored, and it ended. The game was a go game, and this is actually going to repeat itself. It's a go or over 2.5. You can decide to go for Liverpool win, but that is your own issue. The Octopus is saying that the game will produce over 2.5 goals and a goal. Yes, but like I said, if you ask me, I'm not really the Octopus. The Octopus is in me. But if you ask my football knowledge, obviously Liverpool at home versus Aston Villa, they will grind the results to win. But the Octopus is saying over 2.5. The last game for the weekend is Arsenal versus Manchester United. Week 3 of the English Premier League. Arsenal versus Manchester United. The Octopus again is saying that, look, Man United is conceding. In fact, versus Nottingham Forest, they conceded 2 goals. Versus Spurs, they conceded 2 goals. Okay, versus Wolverhampton is what when they didn't concede. So versus Arsenal, if you look at the attack of Arsenal, Saka, Odegaard, and the rest, okay, all of them, and the striker Gabriel Jesus, who is back training, Edin Ketiamoni there. Obviously, Arsenal's attack is potent than all the teams Manchester United has played so far, and obviously they are going to score. Arsenal is going to score. Manchester United will also score, and so that's the difference. And the over 2.5 option, according to the Octopus, is the most favorable option because this is a game where in which Man United or Arsenal can win. Any of those two sides can win. So it will not be so favorable for you to go double chance for any of those sides. Just go for the goals over 2.5 and then everything will be fine. Now let's go over the predictions again. What is the Octopus saying for English Premier League game week 4? The Octopus is saying that Luton Town versus West Ham is a West Ham win, straight win. Don't think about anything. Saturday, Sheffield United versus Everton. The Octopus is saying that it is an over 1.5 for Sheffield for the game, over 1.5 goals in the game. Brentford versus Bournemouth. The Octopus is saying that it is a Brentford double chance. Burnley versus Spurs. The Octopus is predicting Spurs win in that particular game. Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. The Octopus is saying it's an over 2.5 goals. 3 or more goals will come in this particular game. Man City versus Fulham. The Octopus is saying it is either a Manchester City win or you are going for over 2.5. Man City will win the game, but the game will also end in an over 2.5 goals. Brighton versus Newcastle United. The Octopus is saying it is an over 2.5 game, as in over 2.5 goals will come in the game, or it's a goal. Sunday is Crystal Palace versus Wolves. Double chance Crystal Palace. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. It's an over 2.5 game and a goal also. And the last game is Arsenal versus Manchester United. It's an over 2.5 game over there. So thank you very much for staying with us for yet another edition of the Octopus betting predictions for week 4 of the English Premier League. We will bring you the other leagues and everything. Stick and stay subscribed to the channel. Like this video, hit the notification bell and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Definitely, I'll see you in the next update. Bye bye.